Yeah, long time no see. We're just preparing for the new year. Although it doesn't really feel like it's my new year. Like I feel like new year for me is like either before January or like first day of Aries season, right? But each to their own. My readings may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sometimes they do resonate and sometimes they won't. But I know they will resonate with someone in the world, okay? I do my best to keep it general, but love does tend to pop up. So, but yeah, with that being said, let's get it started. So, what's going on with Virgo? Sorry about the lack of energy. I've been exercising one morning because I've lost a lot of weight, but I still have a lot more weight to lose, you know? I have a goal to set. Anyways, what's going on for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? Okay, we have I'm busy, of course. Sacral chakra, disloyalty, I'm sorry, gratitude, in a year, and we have seek inspiration. Okay, this is a very specific reading, so I will not be surprised if many people cannot resonate with it. But for some of you, someone was very disloyal to you either in the past or the recent past or just at some point of your life. And it doesn't always have to be love related, it could even be friendship, it could be family, it could be even co-workers. Somebody just wasn't as loyal as they claim to be, and this person wants to say that they're sorry, they want your forgiveness, or vice versa. You guys could have felt like, but I don't think Virgo, I don't know, I don't think Virgo has it in them to be like that. So yeah, I think it's most likely someone doing this to you, if I'm going to be honest. I don't really know many Virgos, but I don't know, you guys represent the Virgin, right? So purity, kindness, love, hardworking, you know? So someone wasn't really loyal to you. It doesn't even have to mean stepping out. Like it could have just been, okay, someone just abandoned you, or someone ghosted you, or someone wasn't really about you to the level of which you thought they were about you. You know, disloyalty could be interpreted in many ways. But this person wants to apologize. But I feel like you guys handle conflict very well. You guys are just naturally professional. Like there's this level of professionalism that you guys have with yourselves that I feel like whenever someone does you dirty, like you just set new goals for yourself and just focus on your goals. It's like, it's not that it doesn't hurt you, but it's like you redirect your energy into something that is more important for you. Because we have sacral chakra and gratitude. So some of you have become more like you're focusing more on what makes you happy, what brings you pleasure, and your career. Even some of you could be doing a creative career, but either way it kind of forces you to focus more on what is bringing you happiness. So if someone has betrayed you or let you down, instead of you diverting all your energy into that connection, you would rather redirect your energy into things that make you happy. And that's what makes you feel like grateful when you focus on yourself and you feel like, I'm so grateful to God that I even have the capacity and the strength to get over things because I just tend to put myself first when I need to. So it's like you guys are not even selfish. You guys are the perfect balance. It's like when you care about people and you're there for someone, you're there for them. But at the same time, you're not going to allow people to take away from you to the point where you have nothing left to offer yourself. It's like, okay, you want to act up? Okay, you don't want to appreciate me? That's fine. I'll just focus on what makes me happy. And this is what I really love about you Virgos. You guys are focused, you're tunnel visioned. Okay, we even have I'm busy and in a year. So maybe, okay, in a year, either you get an apology in a year's time or you are working so hard on whatever you're trying to achieve that in a year's time, your life will look so different. You would have completed all your goals and you would have shifted the energy. But then again, next month is technically a new year. So this could even be next month, you know, you being busy. But I feel like the year ahead you're going to be really busy, but you're going to be seeing amazing results of whatever you're working towards, which is always a good sign, right? At the bottom of the deck, we do have seek inspiration. I think even people that hurt you are inspired by you because you are more focused on what brings you peace, stability, and happiness. And I feel like you don't allow anyone or anyone's shenanigans to even come in between you and your goals, even if you really care about someone. So I do feel that you are being seen as an inspiration. Some of you could be doing something creative or self-employment and stuff. So you guys are connecting with people and networking with others and maybe even starting joint businesses. So I feel like you're just more focused on whatever brings you money and happiness, which is a really good energy to have. Not many people have that skill set, but I'm glad you guys do. So what's going on with Virgo? Okay, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man, Pisces energy. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Justice. We have the Hierophant. A lot of major arcanas. And we have the Ace of Swords. This is a really random message. But if you have a strained relationship with your mom, or you're a mother and you have a strained relationship with your child, particularly if they're a Leo or a Pisces or a Taurus or a Libra or any fire sign, there's a need to repair things. There's a need to talk things out so you can have an emotional reunion and a release in order to repair. But that's just for some of you. For others of you, I do see that you guys are working hard on yourself. I heard influence. So sometimes I feel like some of you have really heavy influence. Or, say, for example, when you feel stuck in situations, there's some type of person you inquire information from, or you seek inspiration, or someone you look up to gives you a sort of information or good advice. Or maybe you guys self motivate yourself by watching podcasts, but there's something about feeling like you need some grounded advice. So you may go to some source, or this could be you just turning inward, where, like, when you need a lot of encouragement or something, you start to think about things from a different perspective, you know? So I don't know, but for others of you, you could be trying to connect or getting into a connection with a Pisces or a Taurus. Okay, there could be a relationship in the works for some of you. And yeah, or just more offers in love. But I'm just getting is more of the first story plot, whereby it's like, when you're feeling stuck in your life, there's a desire to seek counsel from the right people. Some of you could be religious, or you could follow a particular religion, and you feel like, okay, what does my religion suggest I should do when I'm stuck? And it gives you a sense of enlightenment or a different perspective on how to solve the problem, right? We have justice and we have the strength card. So I do feel like some of you may feel like you've been working your ass off, you've been put through the ringer, people don't appreciate you or your love or your effort. So it's kind of forced you to be secluded and hold back. You guys have been really persistent and really strong throughout the trials and tribulations of life. And you've handled it with so much grace. And I feel like as a result, you're getting your good karma. You may feel like keeping out of drama as well. Some of you have been trying to keep out of drama and just stay to yourself and just focus on yourself. And I see that you're reaping good results from that. You're going to be getting your good karma. I also see in career, you guys are going to get more recognition in career. Like, you're moving forward in your career. And even if the start of it may be a bit difficult, like, I'm getting a vibe of like your job may be a bit stressful, a bit difficult, but at the end of the day, like, it still brings you joy and you still derive a lot of recognition and a good position, even success from it. And I feel like you're like people are going to be recognizing your success. You could be very popular. You could be someone who's also being offered a lot of attention, a lot of love from many people, admiration. Okay. But I do see that someone will be trying to message you. I feel like it's a love offer. I don't think it's anything, because next to it is the Ace of Cups. So someone could be taking a particular interest in you very, very soon. And you're going to decide whether you're into that, or whether you're ready for that or not. Okay. So what is going to be happening for Virgo? What things does Virgo need to know? What's going to be happening for Virgo? Again, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the Sun card. We have the Temperance. And we have the Hanged Man. Okay. I think this goes here. And this goes there. Okay, that took a turn. We have the Three of Swords, and next to it is the Four of Cups. So the storyline I'm getting here is there could be potential to have new love from someone, and you may love the attention that they give you, but you may get a sense that this is not your soulmate. It doesn't always have to be betrayal or sadness or someone did something wrong for people to just not work out. But it's almost like with the Sun card and the Ace of Cups, you may be happy at the fact that someone new is expressing love interest in you. They're wanting to get to know you. They're wanting to build something with you. This may make you very happy, like a new beginning in love. It could be with a Leo or a water sign. But then, I don't know, your intuition's telling you something that this person may not be a perfect fit for you. Maybe they could be a bit more childlike, a bit more, not as mature as you, or maybe it's just the wrong time. You may feel like, well, I'm trying to build myself up in my career. I'm trying to get enough money to be stable. I don't even have the time for love. Even if love makes me happy, it's like I don't even have the time for it to fully invest and to fully enjoy it. So you may get a sense that you're better off being single, because we have the Temperance card, and clarifying it is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is independent energy. This is, I need to focus on my money. And it's sad because like some of you may really want love. You may feel like, I really do want to be in love. I do want to have someone. It's a nice feeling, but you just may not have the time, and you may just feel like you're busy, and a part of you may be a little bit emotionally unavailable. Like it's like it's hard to even structure time, and you may be incompatible with this new person who wants to profess their love. Maybe this new person has all the energy in the world. They could go off childlike vibes where they have, like, they may do something really creative, and maybe you do something more tech based or more um intellectual based, or whatever it may be, or education wise, and you feel like you two just don't relate, and you can't fit your schedules around. But I feel like this is an energy of, I need to focus on my money and remain single. Some of you guys are just very happy being on your own, like you're content being single for the time being, and you feel like right now it's just not the right time for love. But I feel like with the Ace of Cups, someone new really just wants to give you their cup of love, and I feel like you will enjoy dates with this person. But there's this nagging feeling that it's either the wrong time or they're just not the one. Because we have the Lovers and the Hangman. This could be you trying to make a choice between wanting to give this love a try and wanting to let it go. For a majority of you, I do see you trying to let it go, only because you feel like you just don't have the time, and you just feel like maybe that's not the right person for you. There's incompatibility. You may go out on a date with this person here and there, but you may feel like it's just not the right fit. So you may feel a little bit stuck or stagnant into your love life. You may feel like, oh, should I really go for it? Should I not? For some of you, not all of you, it could be like a false start where you finally think, finally, I'm in a relationship, and then you realize, oh yeah, we're not going to work. And it doesn't have to be red flags. It could just be like you realize you're not compatible, or there's no time for it, or maybe they're just not as cute as you thought they were, right? So there will be a little bit of stagnancy, but also you're trying to change your perspective and think, okay, maybe this could be the one. But I get a sense that you feel like it's one of those situations where you need time to reflect and think if this is the one for you. You guys just want your soulmate. It's like you don't even want to date and have fun. Like you just are focused on your money, focused on being single, focused on being happy. And if the love of your life comes into your life, then you will try to be open to it. But you want it to be a soulmate. You don't want it to be another temporary situation, right? So I do see this as a separation with this Three of Swords. It's like in the end there will be a temporary separation. I think this will happen next month. I feel like I did a personal reading for someone, and I didn't even know their star sign, but they did come off more like a Virgo, and this reading kind of resonates with them, I think. So I feel like this will be a short-lived connection for some of you. And again, it's not even heartbreak. I just feel like there's a lot of emotional unavailability, maybe on your end with this Four of Cups. It's like you could be feeling drained, stressed from work, that you don't even have enough time to dedicate into love. It kind of reminds me of one time I was engaged to this guy. We're completely different races, by the way. So a lot was at stake, whether we were going to make it as a couple or not. And during quarantine, we had all the time in the world for each other, and we just really made the most of everything together. We really loved each other. And then as soon as I started work and he started work, it just put a lot of distance between us. And he was a night owl, and I was someone who goes to sleep early. And so by the time I come home from work, like he wants to have fun and go out and date and make love, and then I'm just exhausted. I just want to sleep, because my job was more throughout the week and required a lot of mental stimulation, whereas his job was more of like manual shit. And yeah, so it's like he had more time in the world for things. And my job was the type of job that even if you finish work, you still have work to do at home. So it's like you take your work home, you take your work with you home. So yeah, we just were not compatible. I was very ambitious and driven, and he was more of like, let's just see how life goes sort of energy. So I feel like you guys could be attracting that kind of energy where you may like each other, but it's just you're not right for each other, or it's just the wrong time. So it may be short-lived. Okay. What is being hidden from Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? What is being hidden from Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? What's being hidden from Virgo? Okay. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, we have the High Priestess, we have the Nine of Pentacles again, we have the Temperance again. I think this goes here. And then we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Next to it is the Nine of Swords. So what you need to know, what's being hidden from you, is that there could be a lot more stress headed your way. I can't lie. Like, with great responsibility does come a lot of stress, a lot of workload, a lot of responsibilities, if you will. And I feel like you're going to be constantly thinking like, oh my God, I feel really stuck in this situation. I need to get my shit together. For some of you, this could be in love. Like, maybe you may feel like, okay, I do want love, but I know I need to heal first. I'm not ready. I'm emotionally unavailable. I don't have the time for it. But for most of you, this isn't work related. You may feel a little bit stressed out, but you may not want to show that you're not coping. But there's a need for you to gain a sense of enlightenment, relax, and have a great balance between work life and leisure. I feel like if you have been feeling already stressed out, you will be coming out of this stress and you will be feeling a lot more balanced and a lot more like yourself, so that you can think clearly. I do feel like with this Nine of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups, you guys may end up falling for someone else, not the person that I mentioned before, but someone else. But you may feel like, oh, but I just don't want to be in a relationship. I don't have the capacity to be in a relationship. You know, you may feel like you like single life, but you may catch feelings for someone, and instead of telling them, you'd rather keep it to yourself. And it's not necessarily out of fear, but it's like wrong timing. You'd rather just not progress things further with someone you really like, only because it's just the wrong time to yourself. But if this is not your energy, this could also be somebody's energy towards you. They may feel like, I really like Virgo, but I can tell Virgo is all about their business, all about their money, that they won't have time for me, so I'd rather just keep this to myself. But it is coming off as a very feminine energy, and the majority of people who watch my readings are feminine, so I see it as more of your energy, you know, but correct me if I'm wrong. But we have the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. There's going to be a big decision that you're going to have to make. For some of you, it could be moving locations or going to a country, traveling, or some business venture, some idea, some project. And you're going to have to make a big decision on what career path you should take, what, like, where you should go or how you should go about things. And you're being advised to follow your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you the best. It may not make sense at first, but your future self will thank you for it. So listen to your intuition, not just about what like seems right based on logic. But yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of responsibilities and burdens, but this will be temporary. Like, you will be able to put them down, because the Ten of Wands is like, it can't get any worse than that kind of energy. Like, if you feel burdened, it won't get more burdened than that, if that makes sense. You'll come out of this. Okay. Can I have a 10 card spread for Virgo, please, Spirit? Can I have a 10 card spread for Virgo? We have the King of Wands. We have the Lovers. Ooh. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Sun card. We have the Four of Cups. I think that goes here. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four card. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Overall energy, we have the Strength card. This is all about restraint, keeping yourself controlled. I feel like Virgos, you guys are known to be controlling, but I don't know if that means you guys are controlling of other people, or if this just means you're controlling of yourself. You have a lot of self discipline. That's the overall energy. But I feel like in terms of love, you may approach later on in the year, I think, you may approach a fire sign, a King of Wands energy. It could be Sagittarius, because I am getting Sagittarius vibes, or Leo vibes, or even Aries, like any fire sign really. Someone could be strategic, like they're trying to plan to court you, to ask you out, and you may be conflicted as to whether you want love or you want this person. You may think, do I not want love, or is it just, this is just not my person? You may be conflicted in that way. I feel like the obstacle here is seeing things from a different perspective. Now, Virgo, I mean this with love, but some of you may have a tendency to think you're always right. So this is basically an obstacle, because you may feel like maybe you need to change perspectives, or you need to be a little bit more open-minded. as to whether this could be love. Maybe you have like a set of traits of what you look for in a person, and you feel like this person has to match it, and if they don't, then they're not the one, you know. So you never know. You never know. In the past, you could have suffered a lot of heartbreak, a lot of separation, a lot of betrayal, and it kind of left you a bit jaded. It kind of made you a bit more cautious with how you move, protective of your heart, maybe just emotionally unavailable. But I feel like subconsciously, what your heart and your soul wants is euphoria. You just want happiness. You want bliss. You want ease. You know, and this is not just about love, but this is also about, just life in general. Some of you may be very focused right now and you just want to get in touch with that inner child. Okay, you guys could be very competitive. You could be working towards a goal and you really want to reach this goal. It could be even a position for a certain job. Okay, you really want to hit the targets and you really want to do well. But I feel like strongly, um it's kind of really competitive. I feel like you want to win, obviously. Who wants to lose, right? But be careful that you're not coming off as like, I'll win at all costs, even if I need to like stab people in the back. Careful of that energy. But I'm not really getting that energy from you guys. But when you really want something, let's just say you're going to work hard for it, right? But I feel like in the time to come, you may come off as a bit emotionally drained or emotionally unavailable. You may need some introspection time for yourself, and that's okay. As human beings, we do tend to need that sometimes, and that's fine, okay? I feel like the limitation is you may feel like at times you're lonely. Like it's like you want love, but it's like you may not have the time for it. It could be hard to schedule. Um, and I feel like this is also giving me illusion vibes where you feel like money may be a problem, like maybe you're not making enough. But I feel strongly that it's all in your head. Like I feel like you're going to be opening yourself up to so many opportunities ahead of time that you don't even see it. So right now you may feel like you're not making enough, but you will be making a lot soon. People are seeing you as the Six of Pentacles, as in you are very selective with who you give your time and energy towards. But at the same time, you're still fair with it. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm going to be prestigious and not give this person the time of day, but you're just very fair. You know, you're just very like, I can't divert my energy into every single person that comes my way, so I need to be selective. And I think that's fair. Okay. With the moon card, oh, not the moon card, sorry, the Fool card, you could be dealing with the Cancer Pisces because I don't know why I said moon card, but with the Fool card, this is what you subconsciously need to be in the energy of, like ready for new opportunities, not knowing how things are going to go down, but still having the bravery to take the risks. Because the Fool card is very in bliss, like they don't know that they're about to jump off a cliff, right? But they're very innocent minded because whatever they like doing, they're going towards it. They don't know the outcome, but because they're so passionate about what they want to do, they just do it. That's the Aries energy. But the overall outcome is the 10 of Pentacles. So you will have your finances in check. You will have money. You will never have to worry about finances. Abundance is headed your way. But this is also long-term commitment. Some of you question, will you ever fall in love? Will you ever get to meet that special person that you can complete something with? And you will. And that's just basically a confirmation, okay? Is there anything else that Virgo needs to know? Is there anything else that Virgo needs to know? Okay. Again, this is peridot Leo energy. Leo keeps popping up. Some of you could be Leos with Virgo placements or dealing with a Virgo or dealing with a Leo. But yeah, this is basically show out and show out. This is all about being confident. When I first saw the stone, I thought it was just about money because it's green. I thought it was like emerald. So I'm like, yeah, get your bag, Virgo. But this is peridot. And I feel like this is like a major stone for Leo. So there's a need to show up and show out. You guys could be August Virgos, you know, so you may have a little bit of Leo traits in you. So yeah, be confident about the decisions you're making. You are going to be standing out with this UFO. You're not meant to blend in. You don't need to always do things by the book. That doing something different is what's going to help bring different results. We also have the red eye, so be careful of jealous eyes and be careful of not getting enough sleep. I don't know why I'm being called to say that. Some of you could be not getting enough sleep. Some of you could be getting high, but that's just for some of you. You may feel like I need to run on energy drinks or coffee or even smoke a blunt. Just be careful of that, okay? Because you need to show up a bit professional for some of you. But this could also be jealousy as well. Yeah, be careful of some people who may be a little bit like not good for you, like people who are sent on your path to distract you from what you're trying to achieve. Because the pink eye, I associate this with infections, you know, and distractions. So just be mindful of that. maybe it could be a literal infection. So if you're being very sexual with multiple people, make sure you have protection. And we also have the blue eye. So this is all about intuition, or at least that's how I interpret. Make sure you're following your intuition when you're making big decisions. You don't always need to consult like someone who's more valuable or more knowledgeable in certain things. Sometimes it just pays a lot of money to just focus on your intuition. Your intuition will tell you more than what a regular person can. And remember, my readings are general readings, so don't just listen to what I have to say. If what I'm saying is resonating with your intuition, then that's a sign. If it's not, and you're like, this has nothing to do with my life, then it's not really resonating with you. Okay, let's get your advice. Any advice you have for Virgo? Any advice you have for Virgo? Any advice you have for Virgo? We have called Soul, Gifts, and Training. It's time to step up. Yeah, you guys are perfecting certain skills in the workforce. We have the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency. Make your life a moving prayer. There's something that you may specifically want really bad, and you just don't know if like it's going to be yours. And this is a confirmation that it will be yours, but you have to be devoted. Okay, we have Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah, you're going to be able to come up with new solutions and new beginnings on what you want to do in general, like in any aspect of your life. We have Earth pulsing, slow, like, okay, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So yeah, some of you could be working overtime in your masculine energy, just work, 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 work. There's a need to have a spa day and relax and just give yourself a timeout. Okay, so what other advice do you have for Virgo? Oh, we have number 7, reclaim your art. Some of you are really skilled in creativity or just in general, and there's something that you need to pay attention to and learn more of your craft so that you can either gain clients or perform better in the workplace or whatever, even if it's a project. So there's a need to work on that. We have give yourself the best. Yeah, there's going to be changes in your finances. You're going to be accumulating a lot of money and you're going to feel like, do I deserve it? But girl or guy, you do deserve it. There's going to be changes in stability, and it's because you realize you do deserve the best. So give yourself the best and do your best, perform the best. We have seek an expert. Yeah, there's going to be changes. If you're in a partnership, there's going to be a little bit of change there. Maybe you are, if you're happily taken, there may be a little bit of turbulence. So there's a need to learn a lot from each other. Maybe go to a guidance counselor, and work things out. Because careful that you're not bringing any emotional baggage to a connection. Okay, we have Dare to Be Happy 26. So this is all about reciprocity in your partnerships and overall happiness, making sure that you can have an equal give and take in your relationship. And if you can't, then it's not going to be as abundant. It's not going to be happy, right? Because abundance is not always about money. Sometimes it's literally just about happiness. Okay, what other advice do you have for Virgo? I'm hearing, I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. So I feel like you guys are working towards your future. Like when you put in work now, you're not thinking of the now, you're thinking of the future, right? Very earth sign like. We have help for people. People are going to be helping you out, so don't feel alone. Don't stop. Yeah, remain consistent. Whatever you're working towards, you're going to achieve it. And we have be assertive. Yeah, some of you, I feel like Virgos, you guys are naturally assertive anyway, but not like on an Aries level, not like in a way where like you're getting up in people's faces, but you're fairly assertive in terms of like when it comes to whatever your dreams and goals are with people. Like you're not afraid to tell people what they need to hear. We have within the next few weeks. Yeah, so a lot of things will be changing in the next few weeks that require you to be assertive and persistent, but you'll be receiving a lot of help from others, so don't worry. What other information / advice do we have for Virgo? What other information / advice do we have for Virgo? Okay, we have the bee and the pomegranate, productivity. Yeah, we know, Virgo, you guys are very busy bodies right now, okay? Even your reading seems so straightforward and blunt because most of the readings have gone on for 45 minutes, but yours has been quick, or quicker at least. We have the porcupine and the enemy, boundaries. You guys are setting firm boundaries or needing to set firm boundaries with people because you're just work focused, you're just tunnel visioned. We have vulture and the asphodel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Upheaval. So there will be a little bit of tension here and there. Just be mindful of that. But overall, you'll overcome it because we have the ladybug and the sweet pea, which is happiness. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's get your love advice and call it a day. I think I need to let out my rabbit because my rabbit is in his shed and I'm like, oh, he needs to have his food. So he needs to have his lunchtime. He didn't even have breakfast. Okay, we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. Okay, we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So you could be being someone who's from a past life. So you may feel like there's a sense of familiarity to them or what is familiar for you, but you need to let loose. You can't just be having like, as the Kardashians say, you can't have a stick up your ass, you know, like there's a need to be a bit more playful to allow that romance in. Okay. And we have, oh, okay, didn't expect that. We have family, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you could have, not all of you Virgos, but some of you could have a little bit of trauma that kind of prevents you from being fully present in the relationship. Or maybe someone you're dealing with has this. So they may come off as emotionally unavailable or a little bit detached. So this needs to be worked through. Maybe that's what the Seek an Expert is referring to. At the bottom of the deck, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I don't even think that's advice for you, Virgos. I feel like you guys naturally have self-respect for yourself in general. But this is basically saying that people find you really attractive because of how much you love yourself in general. Yeah. But that's all I have, Virgo. I hope that resonates. Take care. Bye.